What's up with it once again? I'm Taka's Nikki Komores and everyone else out there. This is Nintendo Sony Freak, and of course, Heapley Man. It's Nintendo Sony Freak 2011 AK Man over Ring. You guys on Wrestling Intros and Outros channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all those are good stuff. I know I usually don't do videos like this like I used to, and the last one I did was only got like 5 views, which I try to go back into like maybe like a once a week, maybe once a month at the most reaction video, but I don't know. Like I said, 2020, I want to try to start doing that way more often because altogether, it was almost 2.5, maybe damn near 3 years, I think, at the most. My memory's a little fuzzy on it, but I know it was like early 2017 when I stopped doing reactions, or 2016, because the whole YouTube algorithm started changing with the demonetization, and you had 1,000+ hours, or no, 1,000 like subscribers or more, and then you had to have like so many qualifications you got to use. It's like YouTube headquarters, they really are treating YouTube like a job nowadays, compared to back in the day where it was mainly a hobby. But anyways, yeah. I don't know, I might start bringing back videos like this. The only thing that I can't do is like, I don't have no backup GitHub memory thing, back server. It's like, they almost like this, but they're a little bit thicker. They're almost like a wireless router almost, if you will. But anyways, without further ado, let's begin. I know I was talking about this thing. This is kind of like, the reason why I'm doing this again is because the file that I use in my AZ recorder, which is a different file format compared to how you're seeing the video now, but it's a little bit more different. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. Like I was saying before, the file got corrupted, so hopefully this one doesn't get corrupted either. I hope not. Hopefully it can hear it too, because on top of this thing is usually like my little baby, tiny, small little survivor sort of like refrigerator. I know it's a little bit more. It's under 720 or 1080p, because I'm not trying to, because my fucking phone over here, it's like the space was almost filled to the top, so I gotta make it lower definition, so there's really nothing I can do without that. It is what it is. Downgrading bullshit continues. But anyways, I did talk about it when I was doing the original video for this, when I was on my chat and breeze outdoors, like I always do half the time for these videos. I did talk about, not a rant per se. I'm gonna go maybe 2 or 5 minutes on this thing. I'm not gonna try to spend too much time, because I was like, the original video was like almost 10 minutes I spent on this whole thing about Kanye West, about him like a couple weeks ago. I don't know when. I used to be a real big fan of him. I'll just leave it at this. Long story short, I used to like the dude's rapping music. It was cool as fuck. Now it's like, I'm out of high school. I just feel like, because I do listen to a lot of underground rap and hip hop, because it's a lot more real. It's just, the talent is more there. It's more fucking raw compared to a lot of mainstream radio rap. It's just like mumble rap. That shit is just fucking annoying as hell to me. Honestly, it is. Hopefully you can see my face a little bit, because I'm doing this during the nighttime. I rarely ever do nighttime shit like I used to. But there is that. I don't really listen to his music that much anymore like I used to, because plus there's a whole bunch of other reasons, but they usually get to in a lot of the truth or, the tinfoil hat theories sort of shit, which unfortunately I can't really talk about like I used to, because I used to get a lot more angry and pissed off about this. This is the reason why I usually go to games and anime to cool me off whenever I talk about shit like that. I was a lot more in an extra negative space, especially at the time. I still do get negative occasionally. Like, I'll say what the fuck is on my mind. I gotta be very cautious of what I say, because I don't want people out here thinking I'm some psychopathic, you know what. I don't even know what you would call it. Like, an insane, violent person, I guess. I'm not none of that shit. Off camera, I'm not that. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I could be a cool person. There's a few times. I don't really go to bars or any of that shit. Maybe once in a while I might, just to get shit off my mind. But it is what it is. So, there's the whole Kanye West thing. I don't know if he really is going to be a Christian or not Christian. I didn't know if you could say Christian anymore. I was going to originally say this in the original video, but I'm going to say it right now. But hold on. I think there's about 3, maybe 4,000 words now that if the YouTube algorithm or just the YouTube employee over there in real life in California, that they decided like, oh, they say something offensive and they end up being a freaking snowflake. Like I already know. Like, I looked at all the profanity cuss words. Those are all shadow banning, like, words you get demonetized. For me, it doesn't matter, because I don't even have over 1,000 subs. And that's not even a reason if I ever hit 1,000 subscribers one day. I just want to do it for, like, a personal goal for myself. You know? If anybody relates to personal goals, maybe you know what I'm talking about. And I know it's another thing I'm going to say that, like, it is some crazy stuff, man. This shit is wild, but I was going to talk about the whole, like, Blizzard. I know it's a really big topic. I know if I want to get maybe 50 or 100 views right now, I could talk about it, but I'm not going to, because it has a lot of political stuff I disagree a lot with. But that whole thing with China and the Hong Kong, like the whole protesting and all that crap, I gotta be careful how I say that, because I don't even know protest is a fucking word that's gonna get me less views, which I know I gotta try to not do it for views, but at the same time, I kind of want to, even though I don't get paid for this, because I already got my IRL job over there, which you already know what it is. But yeah, there is that. I would have talked about it, but I know a whole bunch of people. I know this morning when I was waking up, I looked at my Twitter, Instagram, and I was like, nonstop. Blizzard did something really effed up. I think they bended the knee to like freaking Hong Kong and the protesting and all that shit, and I think Activision and Blizzard got involved, and a lot of people are pissed off about that shit. A lot of people, they've even going on Twitter, they're just like recording themselves like completely uninstalling their mobile game for I think World of Warcraft and Overwatch and shit. And I think it had to do with this one Asian Chinese like Mandarin. No offense, because I don't know what all the ethnicities of Asian. The only ones I'm real familiar obviously are like, you know, typical of the Japanese, Chinese, Koreans, Taiwanese. There's a bunch of other ones too, but sometimes they just get blended in together. And it doesn't make me sound like a racist too, I'm just saying. But anyways, yeah, there's that. It's a bitch, but long story short, if I had to put my 2 cents into that, it is what it is. Activision and Blizzard, they fucked up. And yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going to say about it, because it has a lot of political views, and you guys know I'm not a political YouTuber commentator channel. I think a lot of that false ideology is bullshit, the whole left-right paradigm. My own personal opinion, hopefully I don't get shadow banned for saying this, but this whole world, in a way, is just a matrix fucking paradigm. For me, none of this shit is real. The politics with Democrat, Republican, that shit isn't real to me. I know you could call me, oh, you're a fucking tinfoil hat theorist. Yeah, you could call me that shit all you fucking want. I don't give a fucking shit. I'm going to believe what the fuck I want to believe, and you believe whatever you want to believe. I don't know. And hopefully I have to do a 2-part news video. I might have to. But yeah, this one this comes from The Verge and a couple other places. I'll leave the links to all the stuff I read down below. In the second part, I might have to do one. I don't know. So it says, TLDR, Monster Hunter World is getting truly a bizarre Resident Evil crossover. I might not be able to read all these things, so bear with me. I'm just going to just speed through these things. Back in September, Monster Hunter World received its first and only major expansion of the form in the frigid Iceborn, and that doesn't mean that the game isn't all still getting updates. In fact, in November, Monster Hunter World will arguably be just its standing new content, just the content featuring Underworld, the undead world of Resident Evil. The trailer for the crossover starts out normally enough, introducing Resident Evil main style Leon and Claire as playable characters, but the thing gets strange. There are now zombified hunters in the Monster Hunter world, alongside a space that looks like a winter cabin mixed with Resident Evil Mansion. There's even a thriller-style zombie dance. The trailer even ends up with Resident Evil 2's notorious Mr. X appearance, behaving in much more of a wholesome manner than players will be accustomed to. Of course, Monster Hunter World is no stranger to these kinds of crossovers, with the likes of Rise of Dawn's Aloy, Geralt from the Witcher series making an appearance in the game, but the Resident Evil mashup looks like it could take on a whole new level. We know it's launching sometime next month. Will likely be more details soon about what will be available, what exactly crossover will be included. Yeah, I would do the overall thoughts, cues, and opinions, but I'm just going to go through this really quick now. So, another dude who you've been seeing on the screen here, hopefully you can, I'm hoping you do. Like I said in the original video when I did this chat and breeze, I was never subscribed to it. I've heard this dude's name get thrown around a bunch of times on YouTube, even on Twitter, Twitch. Let's do a lot of social media platforms out there, to be honest. I'm not a huge fan of the dude, not because I hate him. I don't really know that much about the dude except him. He gets thousands, sometimes almost $1 million away to people, which this dude's got to be rich as fuck, that's all I know. But you guys know him as Mr.Beast, but I think his real name was, there's Jimmy Doddleson. The only thing I knew him before this article, and even before the video I did before this, because it got corrupted, so I have to do it again, is that, I know he's from the UK and England. I think he might have been some lawyer or attorney, because to have like thousands of millions of dollars or British pounds, since he's from the UK, he had to be some super famous dude out there. I don't know, maybe he was an actor, and that's the reason he has so much cash. I don't know. Or maybe his grandparents were like, could have been the king or the queen. That's how he inherits so much money. That's why he's always having a shitload of cash. I don't know. And I don't even care about it. To be honest, I don't know. I've seen some of the dude's pictures and selfies. I don't want to judge quickly, but the dude kind of seems like a dick. He looks like a little bit of a dickhead, in my opinion. I doubt if you're going to watch this, Mr. Beast, but man, for you to bully and harass these fools, that's really messed up shit. Like I said in my video before it got corrupted, that is some fucked up shit. Really, really messed up. I really hope you didn't do it. You gotta trust your fucking, you got to treat your like editors and thumbnail people and people that make up your videos and stuff and post their stuff on YouTube. You got to treat them with a lot more dignity and respect, man. Like, come on, bro. Are you serious? So it says a video editor named that was previously employed by YouTube star Jimmy Mr. I'm only going to read maybe half of this article and that's it. Notwithstanding allegations of the creator. I'm probably just going to read the part where the dude starts talking. There it is. Matt Turner originally announced that he had a partner company with Mr.Beast back in 2018. The links are down below, like I said before. Citing a mutual split between the pair, but in a series of tweets on October 6, 2019, a couple days ago, the editor made a number of accusations against his former employer. Said, quote, "That was the most mentally draining time of my life," wrote Turner on Twitter. "I was yelled at, bullied, and called mentally retarded and replaceable by Mr.Beast every day. Being in tears and having mental breakdowns day after day is difficult, and while it became too much, after every editing mistake I made, I was feel to be like an absolute idiot. Even though the content wasn't real." Wow. So all of this stuff is just fake reaction shit, bro? That sucks if it is. "No credit was given unless a video I edited goes to credit for someone else. It is difficult and a while became too much. After every editing mistake I made it feel like an absolute idiot. I was made to feel like an absolute idiot, excuse me. The content wasn't real. No credit was unless a video I edited got credited into something else, editors were told." Soar Turner. October 6th of 2019, so it was like last week. He continued that editors were told that if we ever left the team, we shouldn't be set up for success after. So no credit will be given. Ideas will be taken place and to be baited into the team, and I would be screamed and told that I just misinterpreted what I heard by his impossible to please Mamagar. I never heard of that before. Momagar. Okay, there's the NDA thing. We would be forced to re-sign an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, and then told that these were our glory days. That's a summary of almost everything, every day on the team. That's what it was like for Mr. Beast, and that's what I don't like. I don't work there now. We would be forced to re-sign NDAs and then told that these were our glory days. So that a summary of almost every day of the team. That is what it is like to work for Mr. Beast, and that's why I don't like the internet. Just for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, this is almost done. Turner states that he intended to make a video proof and receipts detailing his accusations, with the video unlikely to appear before October 12th, explaining that this will probably be the next upload next weekend. At the time of the writing, neither Mr. Beast or any members of the team commented to currently unsustainable accusations. Dexter has reached out to YouTube to the other YouTube for comment. Yeah, overall thoughts and opinions. I'm not sure what else he was famous for besides giving a shitload of money to people, and I think he usually does it to real famous live streamers. Like, if they're a super hardcore, controversial like streamer, like, I don't know. The only two I remember there was like Dr. Disrespect, and then this other dude, Tyler One. I know another dude named Ice Poseidon. He was pretty big over there, and this other dude, he was probably one of the worst garbage motherfuckers on that thing. I think his name was Hampton Brandon. That guy's a fucking piece of shit, bro. My God, if he really acts like that in real life, I don't even want to go around Santa Monica because I don't even know what the fuck I see if I see the dude. Oh my God. Let's just say it's not going to be pretty, and I'd probably be in prison for the rest of my life. Whatever it is I end up doing it. I'm not going to say it on here, but I'm not going to like murder or kill the motherfucker. But if I did, the way that this nasty fucking shit he even says on the stream, bro. Even though it was like 2 years ago, I think 2017, 2018, because I used to watch a bunch of compilation videos. I don't ever go on Twitch that much anyways. I rarely ever go on Twitch. Unless it's something like the Video Game Awards or a Nintendo Direct, I might go over there. It depends. But usually I just stay on YouTube most of the time. Because Twitch, I don't know. And it's not that I hate Twitch, because the old school Twitch was a lot better than nowadays. It's a lot of drama shit. And it's mainly for a lot of dumbass teenagers. I'm not saying any of my teenagers. If you watch Twitch or if you're on Discord, I'm not blaming you. I'm not trying to shame you or any of that shit. You do whatever the hell you want. I don't care. Just as long as it's safe and it's in a productive line. But it's some scary shit, man. Honestly, it is on Twitch. I just finished talking about, because I did talk about when I was doing this chat and breeze, when I was outside a couple days ago when I did this video originally before it got corrupted. I gotta keep saying that. This other chick, Belle Delphine. Again, they say that, and everyone I didn't even know who the fuck she was before. I think it was May or June when I first heard about this, because before that I didn't know who the hell she was. That's more like the younger generations. I don't know. I don't even know. That's like their Pamela Anderson or Carmen Electra of their era, if that even makes sense. Because I know there's a lot of Twitch, I know they call them Twitch thoughts. I didn't even know if thoughts was even on there as, oh, that's a bad word on Twitter. On YouTube, you can't say that. I don't know. Everything is just becoming a lot of censorship, and it's really fucking sad, to be honest, bro. And hopefully this video's still going. Yeah, with the Belle Delphine thing, I heard that, like, I think she was trolling. I already talked about this on an older video, so I'll try to leave the link down below for that. But I gave my overall thoughts, views, and opinions. This little fucking slutty bitch, man, I'm telling you, man. And I'm not gonna lie, she is, I think, she's like 19, 20, 21 years old, I think. I don't know, so I don't have to look like a sick, disgusting pervert for saying it, even though, granted, I'm in my early 30s, but she's legal, so it doesn't matter, hopefully. Take that as if you will. But I will say one good thing about her. Got a very cute little buttocks on her. Very, 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 really beautiful butt. Her ass is pretty cute. I will admit that. But other than that, I don't know, man. I see she trolls a lot of her freaking, like, followers, which, well, I don't know why the fuck you would even do that. Especially for a lot of people that are paying you a shitload of money to, like, show something off. Like, this is what Twitch has become. Even though they're a little bit more stricter occasionally. I know they did it to this one girl. I think her name was Peach something. It's some crazy stuff, though, man. Honestly, it is. That's all I gotta say for now. I'm out of here. Not even gonna bother worry about the intro. Peace out, my sauerkraut. Let's get back to you. Flip side. I'll leave the link to the Monster Hunter trailer down below. This is I'm gone.